Back to another episode, Northwest Logic Podcast. My name is Devin,
Justin.
and we are here to, again, late but back to talk about week 16, week 17. Week 18 started today, as this is January 8th today.
Mhm.
And we're looking into the playoffs. And one of us is supporting their playoff team right now. One of us is waiting for
Waiting
baseball.
for their playoff team for next year.
Yes, and my baseball team. All right, let's see. Go back to week 16. Titans come back from 10 at halftime to beat the Niners. AJ Brown had a big day, 145 yards, 11 catches,
He
and a
needed
touchdown.
that.
I know. And they are,
It's a weird season for him.
it is. And Julio's been hurt a lot too. So I feel he should have a lot. Well, also,
He's been out for a
Tannehill's
few
great.
weeks now, right?
Uh-huh.
You remember what that was?
I think it's like an ankle, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. But they're gonna get Derek back right when they need it. And there might be some one
I
seed
can't wait.
still.
I can't. Yeah, if they get that first round bye, it's so.
All they gotta do is win.
Helpful. Yeah.
We'll get to know who they play next week. Colts beat Arizona 22-16. Jonathan Taylor, his normal 27 carries, 108 yards.
Hell yeah.
I think you should give him an MVP, but I also said Brady last episode. Who knows?
Brady's stats are just crazy.
Brady's are crazy. Yeah, he's gonna get what 5,200 maybe.
Yeah.
Yards. That's a lot.
I mean,
44.
Well, it's what 200 some odd yards off of Patty or Peyton, whoever holds the record
I think
right
it's
now.
Peyton.
Peyton still.
I think it's Patty. I don't know. We should look into that.
It's like 5,400 something, I think.
Yeah. The Bengals destroyed the Ravens 41-21. Joe Burrow is a monster.
Yeah. Without
37 of 46, 525 yards and 4 touchdowns. The fourth most passing yards ever in a game.
Awesome. Joey Burrow.
Shit. Man. Ja'Marr Chase, 7 receptions, 125 yards. T. Higgins, 12 receptions for 184 and 2 touchdowns.
Ooh, damn.
They are ready. They're ready. They are rolling into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Bills beat the Patriots.
Oh, man.
You like the Bengals?
I like the Bengals, David. Their
I do too.
Oh, God, it's awesome.
Drafting an offensive lineman
Run
this year,
game,
maybe sign one.
Game, I mean, they got it.
Who's the tight end? CJ. No, I think it's like CJ Umanza or something like that. And I know they have Drew Sample. He's from UW.
Where did Eifert go?
Jacksonville or something like that. I don't know, like a couple of places. That's a couple years ago.
Oh, damn. I thought he was still there.
You're back in 2018. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bills beat the Patriots 33-21. Josh Allen 30 of 47, 314, 3 touchdowns. Damon Harris for the Patriots still ran for 103 yards and 3 touchdowns. And they lost. But Bills had a good game. I don't know. I think the Bills are winning the division right now because of that game.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if they lose, the Patriots win. It'll flip. I don't know. Dallas destroyed Washington 56-14.
Yeah, goddamn.
Dak 28 of 39, 330, 4 touchdowns. Holy shit. I don't like Dallas, but the run game is tempting and the receivers are very good and Dak looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And the defense, the secondary, you can't throw to one half the field. You can't. Yeah. And the middle of the field is Michael Parsons is real good. And God, DeMarcus Lawrence, right? On the D line.
Do they still have Van Der Esch, or is he on like IR or something?
I think he's on IR. I think that's why
I haven't heard of him.
Parsons has been playing so much middle. I know that's why I haven't either. That's why I'm thinking, but I don't know. We need to talk about the Packers. I'll look it up.
Okay.
See the Seahawks. So... I'll talk about the Seahawks real fast.
All right, go ahead.
Seahawks lost to the Bears. 25-24. Jimmy Graham with touchdown with a minute left. Bears convert the 2-point conversion. Nick Foles starts the first time all year. He goes 24-35, 250 and a touchdown. Rashad Penny was good. 18 carries,
Yeah.
135 yards and touchdown.
Really good.
I don't care. Fire Pete.
I don't think you like Rashad though.
I think I do. I really like Rashad. I think Rashad and Chris could be a great duo. I think at this point, I'm on the Fire Pete train still. I was also on the trade Russ. I've been saying that as well, but I think I don't mind keeping Russ also, but I'm 100%. You need to Fire Pete, I think. Tell me about the
So
Packers.
if they traded Russ, I mean, what are the potential like trades right now?
I think the only ones that make sense in my eyes, you need to get 3 first-rounders and a player or two. Maybe 2 first-rounders if that player is an all-star or whatever. The Giants are a team that I think I heard is interested in, and they have the money. They also have 2 top 10 picks. So if they were to, say, here are these 2 top 10 picks, maybe Daniel Jones, I don't see why they say no. If they want to keep Daniel Jones, they could float Saquon, and I bet the Seahawks would say yes to that too. But I've heard that they want to bring back Daniel Jones.
Oh, okay. So that's probably not going to happen then.
Yeah, the only other teams I've heard is like Russell, like the 4 rumored teams was like the Raiders, but
Derek Carr.
Yeah, Derek Carr, but they don't really have the picks
to
really make it happen. So they'd have to give us like Josh Jacobs too. Maybe give me all of them.
Everybody.
Darren Waller.
Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah, right. I don't even want Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah, just take everybody.
I heard the Saints are a team, but their cap situation is so bad, like negative 60, 70 million.
Ooh.
That I don't even think that they can make it happen. I mean, the Seahawks have 53 million to spend with Russell in their contract next year. So that'll be fun also.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Ooh. I don't know what else could really happen. I've heard Chicago, which they could give us, Roquan, Justin Fields, a first next year and a first the year after. And the Seahawks might say yes to that because Bobby is a pending free agent. And he's also out on week 18. So week 17 might have been his last game at Seahawks. So we will see. I assume he'll be back, but those are the only teams I could really see trading for Russ because I don't.
A lot of money too, right?
35 million a year.
35 mil. Oh yeah, a lot of money.
3 years. Yep, but we'll see what happens.
They're probably not going to fire Pete, but
I don't think so either. I think that everything will probably stay the same, honestly, but it could easily click again. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's over, so like next year, I think we play the AFC South and like the NFC East or like something like that. So it's very generous. So it could easily go from worst to first. We could, who knows?
Easy.
Yeah. Especially if we got 53 million to spend. Imagine if they go out and they get a real, right tackle that'll finish our offensive line off, and then get a tight end maybe.
Or do you know any of the free agents next year?
I have no idea. We should talk about that
look
too.
Into that. Yeah,
we will. Tell me about the Packers. What they do? Beat the Browns, right?
Yeah, beat the Browns. Damn, didn't write down the score.
22. No, 24-22.
24. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Packers. Yeah.
Packers probably should have ended up losing that game, even though Baker threw 4 picks.
Baker was
for some reason
terrible.
Offense,
you guys were awful too.
2 4 picks, 2 to Rasul Douglas, 1 to Chandler Sullivan, and 1 to Darnell Savage. Awful game. 21 to 36, 222, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Yeah, man, what's going on with Baker?
Just god awful. He's over.
He's over.
He's done. He's not gonna be a Brown. I don't know where he'll
Completely
be.
done. So he's got one more year, right? Or is it 2 more years?
I think one.
Okay.
2018.
He'll probably go back for the year and then kind of like a prove it kind of year.
But they might try to trade him. But I don't know what they'll
They
get for him.
could. I mean, I don't know what
And
they
he
would
was the
give for
first
him at the
overall pick.
moment because he's hurt.
And not very good.
You got the torn labrum and the messed up, everything.
Oh, that's right. That's what he's been saying.
He's real banged up. Rogers, though, 202 yards, 3 touchdowns, passed Brett Favre for the all-time passing touchdown.
Didn't Devontae also
Devontae
get
passed
that power.
Jordy
most
for
receiving?
the
All time?
66th receiving touchdown. So good for him.
That's awesome. Yeah.
They did it separate, I think.
Oh yeah, we talked about it. We talked about what happens if it was the same, but it was separate.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ellen Lazard, he caught the 443rd touchdown, and he had a pretty badass catch, one-handed catch. I don't know if you saw it or not, but on the sideline, it was pretty sick. But yeah, he had that touchdown. So Rogers got his ball. Devontae got the next ball.
Good. Yes.
So, got that all
Thank
figured out.
God. That was hilarious. He would have gave it to Devontae.
Yeah, he definitely would have. Overall, I mean, offense kind of pissed me off again. It was just really slow. First quarter of the season, we're not scoring. I mean, it's maybe 3 points, maybe a touchdown, but I mean, it's really frustrating getting off to a slow start. I mean, obviously pick it up and whatever, but I would really like to see the offense keep it going. And I mean, they
Do you
obviously
think it's
got
the
it
play
together.
calling, or like you guys think you're more reserved in the beginning, or?
I mean, I think it could be a matter of play calling as well as just execution. I mean, and the fact that we have a lot of people out, especially on the offensive line. We have 4 starters out.
Yeah.
But I mean, 2 of them coming back.
Bakhtiari's playing tomorrow. Did you see?
He is playing tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
I did not
made the
see
trip.
that yet. Yeah.
He probably won't. He'll probably play like half the snaps or whatever, but he's gonna get in. So that's all that matters.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I did see that Josh Myers will be back here soon too. So it's starting center.
Good.
So that's big for us.
Center and left tackle, most important.
Yeah, I needed it. And oh man, I'm so
what happened to Jenkins? Torn. He's done, right?
Torn ACL.
No, the poor guy.
Yeah. Same thing fucking David did. So yeah, it's horrible. But Jair, he was activated off the IR, but then he was immediately activated to the COVID list. But I think he got off today or yesterday or something. So
who's gonna play tomorrow?
I don't know if he's gonna play or not. I don't think so. But who knows?
Playoffs all of them. Tomorrow doesn't matter. He doesn't know one seed no matter what.
It really fucking doesn't.
Which let's go. We'll get into that after we talk about week 17. But
yeah,
Jesus, you guys are dumb.
Stupid.
So I looked up Leighton Vander Esch.
Okay.
He's played in every game.
What?
Every game this year.
Just haven't heard jack shit about him.
Because he played and this is in order. Okay, percentage of total defensive snaps. 22%, 52%, 76, 57, 47, 52, 50, 65, 37, 72, 61, 56, 41, 52, 64, 74. I don't know. One game over 10 tackles. 1 sack on the year.
It hasn't really done much then.
This is the second. He's only last year he played 10 games. Year before that, 9 games. Rookie year, all 16. So this is his only second year playing all.
Huh.
Oh wow, he's been terrible since his rookie year.
Oh really?
140 total tackles rookie year. 72 the year after that. 60, 71 this year. he was just so crazy that rookie year that it was like, holy shit, this guy
Yeah.
is wild. But really now it's like
Oh,
it's
shit.
average.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very average.
that's insane.
Hmm.
Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
I guess it's him now.
Yeah. Damn.
Or what was I gonna look at? Whatever. Week 17. Talk about that. Bills beat Atlanta 29-15. Devin Singletary, 23 carries, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Probably gonna win the division.
Probably.
All they gotta do is beat who do they play? Jets.
Jets. They could beat the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Game of the year, my opinion, right here. Bengals beating the Chiefs 34-31. Off that last second field goal to win. Joey Burrow, 30 of 39, 446, 4 touchdowns. Jamar Chase, 11 receptions for 265 and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. Awesome game.
Holy
Awesome
crap.
game, dude. Oh,
These guys
man.
are crazy.
Yeah. So good.
I did read Joe Burrow's not
good
playing
receiving core.
week 18.
Good.
We'll rest. Yep.
Yeah, with that offensive line, how terrible it is, don't let him play.
It's god awful.
It's really bad. They needed to get him an offensive line.
That's hopefully going to be the priority, I would assume.
That
and maybe build the
needs
defense.
to be number one
Mm-hmm.
in this next off season. Yeah.
I agree.
And now we're seeing what Burrow can do. You didn't see that last year because of the injury.
982 yards in 2 games.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking crazy.
Holy shit.
Good for
We're gonna
him.
Speaking of that, we're gonna make a list, like a top 30, what was it, 35?
Something like that.
35, 36 quarterbacks that we're gonna do. And so our minimum that we did was whoever has at least 1,000 passing yards.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe threw for that in 2 games.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Balling out.
Titans beat the Dolphins 34-3. Deontay Foreman with 26 carries, 132 yards, and a touchdown. Derrick Henry will be back. Who cares? All they play Texans. They beat the Texans. They'll be the number 1 seed too. So should be easy.
They can do that easy.
Vegas beats the Colts 23-20. Game-winning field goal last seconds again. Zay Jones, 8 receptions for 120 yards for the Raiders. Jonathan Taylor, another 20 carry game with 108 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
But they lost because Carson Wentz sucks.
Yeah.
But I say he sucks. I don't have my notebook on me exactly right now, but when we do that quarterback thing, Carson Wentz stats are very intriguing and very impressive. I think he has like 23, 24 touchdowns, like 8, 9 picks. Actually really efficient and he has really good stats. I don't know why that they barely lose games because of him too.
Because they don't give Jonathan Taylor the ball enough.
Even when he gets 25, you can't give him more than 30 carries.
Yeah, you can.
No.
When he does it, he gets 200 yards.
You're gonna run him into the ground. You're not gonna have nothing for the playoffs.
True, but I mean,
you got to think about the whole
do
season.
Derrick Henry all the time.
Derrick Henry is he's not from here. He's not human man. Derrick Henry is a 6'4", 265 pound guy who runs like a 4.3, 4.35 or whatever. He is.
Where's Derrick from?
Alabama, I'm pretty sure. Which is the University of Alabama.
They're all big mofos.
Yeah, I don't know where exactly, but I might be wrong though. Let's see. Patriots put 50 on the Jaguars. They won 50-10. Mac Jones 22 of 30, 227, 3 touchdowns. Do you think he wins offensive rookie of the year, or do you think they go with Jamar Chase?
Oh man, after the last few games that Jamar's had, I mean, he's picking it up again, and I mean,
just this one video we mentioned him have 265 and 3 touchdowns, and then 125 the week before.
Mm-hmm.
With 30 catches, something like that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, god damn, dude. It's tough, but I mean, I'd like to see Jamar win it. At the same time, Mac Jones, I mean, he's balled out too.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
especially 10-6.
Either one of them deserves it. Yeah, 10-6.
And who would have thought the Patriots would?
I didn't.
He has no
I
weapons.
really didn't.
His best receiver is
N'Keal
what?
Harry, right?
Get out of here. He does have tight ends though, Hunter Henry and Johnny Smith. But still, no, you don't have any tight. He has no receivers. And
I ain't got shit.
I think Mac is impressive, but I agree Jamar Chase should win it. I'm gonna skip this game. We'll talk about that one next. Arizona beats Dallas 25-22. Dallas almost came back there at the end. Kyler goes 26-38 through 263, 2 touchdowns. Dak goes 24-38, 226, 3 touchdowns. Both are exactly the same. The problem is Dak leads the team in rushing with 20 yards that game.
Yeah.
Zeke and Pollard combined for 27 yards on 12 carries. That's going to be a problem. But if you think about it, they did that and they almost beat them. Coming from behind, they had to throw the ball. Dak was also very inefficient, but Kyler and him almost had exact stats. Arizona's weird. Not just from like a Seahawk fan as well. Arizona's very weird. 10-0, and what are they now? 12 and whatever, like 12-5, 2-5 in their last. That's
rough.
I don't know. They're not even winning the division now. And you start out 10-0. That is sad.
Yeah, I don't understand the Cardinals at the moment, but I mean, it's still a dangerous team, though. No matter.
Yeah.
How you look at it.
I think the Rams are more dangerous, in my opinion. I think that the NFC is fun, but I don't think the Bucs have a good shot now because I know we'll talk about the Bucs in the game in a second here, but AB is obviously we'll talk about that in a second as well.
Yeah.
But no Godwin now because he tore his ACL that game.
Yeah.
That's rough. And Mike Evans has been dealing with injuries. So, and Gronk is also an older, ish.
Still got messed up ribs, right?
Oh, that's right. That too. Yeah. So Leonard Fournette out for the year. Well, maybe back for the playoffs, but bad ankle injury, I'm pretty sure. So they're not gonna be the same. I don't know. I think I might like Dallas more than them in the playoffs. I think you guys are probably my playoff favorite. I think if you ask me, it goes Green Bay, Rams, Dallas, Bucks, Cardinals. There are other two teams, whoever. I think it's gonna be Saints or Niners, Eagles. Those are 3 teams. Whatever. Let's finish. We'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Bucks,
know about Dallas.
Bucks come back
over the Bucks.
Over the Jets. They were down 24-7. They won 28-24. A little comeback. AB left the field in the third. At first, it says that he wasn't healthy enough to play, and he's told Bruce and the staff that, but Bruce forced him to play. Bruce later denied this. It's been a whole bunch of back and forth about it. AB was on a podcast too, talking about how he, talked about it, how he told the injury. He told the staff or whatever. They told him that he needs to get a shot. That happens a lot, but then I don't know if they force. I don't know. I can't speak for anything because I don't know anything. They might have forced him. Who knows?
Don't know shit about puck.
No, he could have tried to force AB to play, or maybe AB was like, "I'll try," and then he's like, "I can't." But Bruce was like, "No, we need you." And then AB is also
AB.
It's AB.
Did
you see what he said about Tom Brady?
Yeah, he ain't shit and all that kind of stuff. Come on now.
It's hilarious.
Come on now.
I think it's hilarious.
He just
burning
every bridge.
Let's see, what's that guy's name? Todd Haley, I think is what his name is. He used to be the offensive coordinator for the Steelers back in the day. He is now a head coach and general manager of the Tampa Bay team for the United States League of Football or whatever that's starting, this like new football league. And he AB talked about him in the podcast too, because I guess Todd called him and said that he has a spot for AB on the team if he wants. And AB, his reaction was like, he's calling me, Antonio Brown, who's played at the highest level of football, to go down and play there. He's like, man, get out of here. Or something like, I mean,
He may have to.
I will say this about Antonio. Hopefully he gets, the mental help and everything like that he needs and everything like
Absolutely.
that. And he's
All
okay.
jokes aside.
Yeah, or even if the ankle was
Absolutely.
fucked up and Bruce made him play, that's pretty fucked up as well. So hopefully whatever happened, it gets figured out. I will say if he is in the NFL next year, that the Seahawks are a likely landing spot if Russell Wilson is still a Seahawk. Because him and Russell are very close, and Russell will be all on Pete's ear. We almost did it this year.
You guys will have the money for it too. I mean,
he's going to be cheap.
He's going to be cheap as shit.
Yeah. So, and I don't see why. Why not fuck up our locker room more? Yeah, it's not fucked up, but
send it all out.
Why not? We're already going downhill. Yeah, bring AB. Maybe we can win a Super Bowl with him. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, imagine that trio. Imagine
in the locker room.
Imagine if he's actually AB.
Yeah.
Yeah. DK, Tyler. Oh gosh, how do you want
to
AB
gets mad we're not getting the ball enough.
Pretty much. Exactly what just happened. Seahawks. Let's see. We played the Lions. It was fun, I guess. We won 51-29. Russell went 20 of 29, 236, 4 touchdowns, penny runs for 170 yards, 2 touchdowns, 25 carries. DK had 3 touchdowns receiving. It was a good game. Nothing really surprised me that much because it was the Lions.
Fair. They're garbage.
I think I'm on board with keeping Russ, firing Pete, like I mentioned before. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. I hope that's what happens, or I hope that something needs to happen in general, though.
I think.
Yeah, but I won't be surprised if nothing happens.
No, me either. It's just it doesn't seem like a thing they're gonna do, especially how many years does he have left on his deal? Like 4?
Pete?
Yeah.
He just signed an extension last year, so we got through the 2025. So that's 3 more full seasons? No, 4. 3 or 4, whatever.
Yeah.
So
I don't see him doing that.
No. One more little tidbit also about the game is Seahawks had 50 plus points for the first time since 2012.
Really?
When we beat Arizona 55-0, I think at halftime or at halftime. Oof. At home.
Ooh.
Full game. Full game, not halftime. Ooh.
What a halftime.
Yeah, right. All right, tell me about the Packers. Should they play Lions
Packers,
or no?
We played
the
Lions. We play Lions tomorrow.
We just talked about that.
We just did, yeah. Yep. So we beat them 37-10. Clinched first seed with that, and then the win with Arizona over Dallas. I'm so happy to have that first round bye. It's going to be so helpful. Have some of the guys come back, Bakhtiari, Josh Myers, Jair. I mean, it's.
If you think about it, you guys should have 2 weeks of bye, but you guys are dumb.
It's also fair. We're gonna Rodgers and everybody's just gonna be playing for some fucking reason. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Keep the momentum. What?
Keep the momentum, I guess.
Get the hell out of here. The Lions?
I know Rodgers. I mean, hopefully, if they do, just play him a quarter, a half, maybe.
Did you see that wild thing about Rodgers?
Fucking Lions. Huh?
See that report about Rodgers?
Which one?
It was like, if the Packers make it to the Super Bowl, he's gonna boycott. And
I did see that.
That would be hilarious. I hope that happens. God. Holy shit, Justin! If he gets you guys there and then he doesn't play in it, oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Give him the MVP after that.
Huh?
Give him the MVP after that.
Give him the MVP. Oh fuck no!
That's what happen.
Ain't gonna happen.
No,
that's not happening. It's
hilarious report though.
That's so stupid. So stupid.
Maybe he doesn't want Super Bowl. Maybe he's like, I don't know.
No.
It'd be hilarious. No. That's all I'm gonna say.
Stupid. But in the game, he went 29, 38, 288, 2 touchdowns. Aaron Jones, 76 yards. AJ Dillon, 63 yards, 2 touchdowns. So good run game there. Devontae had 11 receptions, 136 yards, and a touchdown. But the thing I want to talk about Devontae is his hands. So one thing I think, what was it? Was it Collinsworth? I can't remember who was calling the game, but he was talking about how late his hands are, how like late he brings the hands up. I mean, it's just he does it so often. And in the example that they were showing, it wasn't even that good of an example of how good he is at that. And
Mhm.
I just wanted to highlight highlight that 'cause it's fucking so cool to watch.
Mhm. It
And
is.
then,
If you look at the little things like that, you gotta focus at like some guys do it really well.
yeah,
Tyler does like the little things with the feet, and
mhm.
Cooper Cup runs routes like
Awesome.
beautiful. Holy
No,
shit! Actually,
yeah,
like
it's
Cooper
hard to
Cup
explain.
is his
It's so good.
rhythm and like yeah, Devontae's really good as well. But yeah, his hands are really quick like that. Fast reaction time too.
And then Allen Lazard had 72 yards and a touchdown. Seems like he's kind of gaining Rogers' confidence a little bit more now. Starting to get a few more receptions and whatnot. So hopefully he keeps that up. But
Yeah.
who knows? Uh, Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon also had 50 combined receiving yards. AJ Dillon actually has 5 touchdowns in the last 7 games.
Wow.
It's not bad.
Uh-huh.
Pretty good.
That's really good.
I love seeing it. Sean Mannion, 22 of
Former
36,
Seahawk baby.
189, and a TD, first of his career, his
So
I
Sean,
think eight-year long career. So good for
Pacific
you, man.
Northwest.
Made a lot of
That's
money
our
to
guy.
throw that first touchdown 8 years later. Had
Probably
a
like
kid.
probably like 15 mil. Yeah, probably not too much. He's like a fifth round draft pick. So
Either way, that's a lot of money.
fuck yeah,
I mean, hell yeah, man.
bravo.
One thing I was really happy with was the defense in this game. So, I mean, obviously, it didn't have Kirk, so completely different game.
Mhm.
But the run game, I was still kind of worried about because Dalvin Cook typically just runs all over us. But I mean, he had 9 rushes for
He's really
13
bad.
yards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's only 9
1.4
carries though.
average. I mean, that's whew. Justin Jefferson only had 6 receptions, 58 yards. Just happy with that. I mean, that again goes back to not having Kirk, but still held him pretty good, and
No,
really happy with the defense in that game.
I think Justin Jefferson had a normal game for having a backup fucking third string quarterback.
I guess, yeah.
And Dalvin, God, they're just fucking terrible all year though. The whole better than the Seahawks obviously, but I think the offensive line is terrible as well. And it's the fucking
But
Vikings.
he
You guys
still, I
should have
mean,
won.
still runs all over us.
I mean, yeah, but first game, how many? What did they have?
I
A
couldn't
lot
tell
or
you.
no? No, okay.
I think so, but I can't remember.
Yeah, that makes sense. um, yeah, so you guys clinched the first.
Yeah.
It's like the Rams are 2 right now, 12-4. Tampa's third, 12-4. Um, Dallas and Arizona, both 11-5. Niners, Philly, both 9-7, and then the Saints are also in the hunt, 8-8. So the Eagles are clinched.
Mhm.
If the Rams beat the Niners and then the Saints beat the Falcons, the Saints will get in over the Niners. And then the Eagles would become the 6, and then the Saints would be the 7. The Niners would be
I
out.
don't see the Saints doing shit though.
No, I don't think either of those teams are going to do it. Because if you think about it, the let's say I mean, the Rams are going to win, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the Saints will probably beat the Falcons. So in
Mhm.
my eyes, the Saints probably get in there.
It's tough.
If they both
Just
lose,
that
the Niners
quarterback
get in.
situation, like, just
Yeah. If they both lose, the
it's
Niners get
rough for
in.
me.
So Niners be
Okay.
happy with that. But Philly's playing right now against Dallas. So they already clinched, but if they win, they'll probably be the upper seed.
Mm-hmm.
But it just matches like, the Rams are gonna play the very last seed. Rams going to beat them. Tampa will play the
Yeah.
other seed, the other one of those three. It's over. The only good playoff matchup in the first round in the NFC is Dallas, Arizona, which is what it would be right now if everything lines up. We just saw that last week. We just talked about that. I think Dallas could win that game if you give them Zeke and Tony Pollard more carries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, more production out of the run game is huge for them. So,
and they lost by 3, so I really think that they could beat them.
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you. I think I'm with you there. I think it also just depends on the type of game that Kyler and the defense have.
Yeah,
defense has to have a good game.
Yeah. But in my eyes, the first 4 seeds go on to the next round, and then it's you guys playing Dallas.
I think they beat Dallas.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Lambeau.
Confident.
So
yeah,
but if it gets into a running game, we'll see. Because Zeke and Pollard and their off the line's a lot better than yours.
Yeah.
So, and your defensive line's not very good.
Kenny Clark, that's about it.
Yeah, but their O line.
Yeah, they got a good.
So if they
they've had a good O line for a long time.
If they can get running and it's a cold game, we'll see.
Well, yeah, but cold game, you get AJ Dillon in there. People don't want it. They don't want to tackle big.
Yeah, but your offensive line's also just getting back, and
we've been dealing with it all season.
I think Micah Parsons is going to be scared of AJ Dillon or DeMarcus Lawrence.
It's gonna be hard to tackle him.
I don't know. I think Dallas could beat you, but I don't think they will. But they could.
Okay.
They definitely could.
I think for us, defense has to play. They have to keep a good pace throughout the game, and the offense just has to get going right off the bat and take off with it, because we can't. We slow down too quick. We don't start off the way that I would love for us to, by scoring in the first fucking quarter. But no. So hopefully, defense plays well against that run game. Hopefully the secondary does what it does against, Baker Mayfield, the Browns, but
they won't with Dak and CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper.
But the bright side,
it's a rough matchup.
At that time, David Bakhtiari, Josh Myers will be back.
Yeah, but
as well as Jaire Alexander.
Their second or third game. This will be their second game back or whatever. First game back, maybe.
They'll have multiple weeks of practice too.
I know, but practice is not like the game. Practice is nothing like the game.
No. But it's still, they got some more reps and whatnot going into the game.
You're either going to play Arizona or Dallas. So I think either way, you guys are going to have to get to the Super Bowl. It's going to be
either way. We're
you're going to play Arizona. I disagree with that.
You do?
Yeah, you think you're going to beat Arizona or Dallas no matter what?
I do.
No way. You're being way too overconfident. Way too overconfident. I think you're underthinking it a lot. I know that I was just talking shit about Arizona. Yeah, they have had a bad couple of weeks or whatever, but imagine if Kyler has a game. D-Hop will be back, I think.
Oh, is he supposed to be back?
That's what I heard. That's what I think.
Okay.
Or maybe the divisional round. Not the wild card, but he's supposed to be back in the playoffs.
I'm just confident in the way that we're playing, and if keeping the momentum of, the winning that we've done within this regular season. I know regular season playoffs, it's completely different, situation or not, but I'm pretty confident that.
Because what if Arizona's playing like how they were when they were 10-0? They look way better than you guys back then.
Guess who beat them when they were 10-0 without 3 of their receivers? Green Bay.
Oh. D-Hop play?
Huh?
D-Hop play?
No. I don't remember.
No.
Was D-Hop out at that time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. But, I don't like Arizona either. But I'm saying that I think you saying that you're guaranteed is just because you're going to have to play the hardest matchup in the divisional round. By either you're stuck with either Arizona or Dallas, no matter what.
Mm-hmm. And I think we're the best team in the league, and I'm pretty fucking confident saying that. I'm gonna go.
Fine, I can't wait until you guys lose.
And we have to. We have to. Or Rodgers gonna fucking leave.
So. I think you guys win in the divisional round, but I don't if I'm going to be honest, I think the Rams are going to go to the Super Bowl.
Think the Rams.
I think the Rams are going to go to the
That
Super
wouldn't
Bowl.
that be
They
cool?
are
I mean,
a lot
it'd be
different
really
with
cool
Odell.
for Matty Stafford going for the worst team in fucking the NFL to,
They
that
weren't the
would be
worst team
cool.
last year, so doesn't count.
The Detroit Lions is ass.
They were the worst.
Okay, not the worst, but they're one
I
of the worst franchises in the NFL.
mean, yeah, but that's not his play is still good.
Yeah,
Even with
but he
them.
now has a
I
team
think
that's got the money and
after
whatnot
they
to
got
spend it.
Odell, it's over.
Yeah, yeah,
They're gonna beat
he's
you
played a
guys.
lot
Your
better
secondary
since he's
is
gone to the Rams.
absolutely. You gonna put Jair on Odell the whole game?
I
Jair's second
mean,
game
we
back?
did
No
beat
way.
them
No way. It's
in
not gonna
what
happen.
week 13 or 14 or whatever it was. I
It's
mean,
all clicking. It's
but
over.
it's still clicking for us
It's
at the
over.
same
No,
time.
you
Even though
guys
we
are
got
guys are
these
gonna
slow starts, we're still winning games.
who you guys played? Your
Yeah.
division's
Oh
terrible.
yeah,
That's 6 free
that's fair.
wins.
No, that's
That's
fair.
half of your wins.
I think we did lose to Vikings one game.
That's even worse.
It was stupid. That was that game that Justin Jefferson had that like 200 yards or whatever it was.
I don't see you guys beating Arizona or Dallas and then going to beat Tampa or the Rams back to back weeks. It's not going to happen in my eyes. Both of
See,
them, no.
yeah, the NFC Championship
It's too
obviously
rough.
worries me because
Yeah, you guys can get there because
yeah,
Dallas or Arizona, yeah, hit and miss. You know, if you
mhm,
get Dak on a bad day or they're not running the ball, it's over. Or you
yeah.
get up by 10 points and they have to throw it, it's over.
Mhm.
And Kyler can
I
easily have a
mean, it
bad game
does
too.
depend on our defense. That's a big thing. Defense
I just
has to be good in the run game,
it's gonna be
but
too
it's
rough, I
tough.
think, to go through both. I think you do get lucky though if the Rams lose to the Bucks and you get to play the Bucks in the NFC Championship game. I think you could take the Bucks because of all the injuries. You know, no
Mhm.
Godwin, no Fournette. You know, just lost. I mean, not got rid of AB, I guess, but I think they're weak. So I think in my eyes, you want to play Arizona and then you want to play Tampa Bay because that's your two matchups. I think you could win easier.
Yeah, I do agree with you that Arizona would be easier
They've been
than Dallas.
so bad after they started 10-0.
Yeah, that
It's
too.
weird.
Yeah,
In Dallas,
the
if
injuries
those
and
running backs get
COVID and all
going,
that.
Arizona doesn't have
Yeah,
that running back. I don't even know who the running back is. Like what? James Conner.
James Conner. He's had a good year, hasn't he?
Yeah. I think he's like, is he
Got a
top 10?
bunch of touchdowns, right?
I don't even know. I hate
Thought we
the
talked about him or something. I can't remember,
I
but
hate the Cardinals. We probably did, but I hate them.
yeah.
I fucking hate them. Either way,
Oh,
it's gonna be fun.
yeah, it's gonna be a good postseason.
hmm And
NFC
I
is
will
gonna be a tough
say
one.
the winner of the NFC probably
Hmm.
wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Gosh, I don't. Okay, in my
It's
head,
gonna be
I'm like,
Rams Packers.
what if the Bengals just go on this run? You know,
Okay.
you know,
Ah,
it's for fun.
I don't know.
I know it is. It's like
The
they're young,
defense
so it's
is like
hard. That too.
defense and offensive line.
Um,
Ah,
Tennessee, I don't have faith in, even with Derrick Henry coming back. Don't like it. The Bills, don't like them. Patriots, don't like them. Kansas City's Kansas City. The Chargers, I don't think will be able to get over the hump. I don't think any other team. I think the Kansas City Chiefs, if they go to the Super Bowl, obviously they can win because it's Patty. One good game, all it is. But I think if it's
defense
anyone
has to play good
else
though.
against some team, you know, they can go like imagine if they play the Rams. They don't need the defense to play good. They just go with shootout.
No, that's true.
Or, you know, they need defense to play good against you guys or against like I think they could have a
The
shootout with
Bucks
all the
don't
other
have anything.
teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, there's so many good potential situations here. I can't fucking wait.
I kind of am hoping that, you know, Derrick Henry comes in, 30 carries, Jonathan Taylor for the Colts, 30 carries.
Oh yeah,
Just running down the throats and see what happens.
so cool. It'd be fun.
It'll be fun. I don't know. I think you guys have the hardest stretch, in my opinion, just playing either because you guys are stuck playing two of those four teams no matter what, unless you can have a wild card team get lucky. That would be amazing. Could you imagine if
That'd be fucking cool.
the Eagles?
Oh my god, it'd be so good.
Yeah, if the Eagles
It'd be
or
so nice.
or the Niners or Saints win their first game, you're playing them no matter what. One of those three. That is, you guys need that because then I think for the NFC Championship game, you guys would be good because you could honestly, I think, get a good lead against the other wildcard teams, the lower ones, and then not have to really worry about Aaron playing in the fourth of that game, setting him up for the NFC Championship game, and you guys are good to go against whoever. Doesn't matter. I just think having to play both those, whoever it is back to back, it might be rough.
Yeah, I mean it could be, but
you can also say the same thing about all the other ones because if the Rams playing the Bucks, they win, they're either going to play you guys or Dallas or Arizona. So it goes the same thing in the whole NFC. That's why I think the winner will win the Super Bowl because they're going to have a couple of good wins already under their belt and ready to go. Who do you think wins the MVP?
Well, obviously, I want Rodgers, but it's not going to happen.
It might happen. Who knows? He's a betting favorite.
I mean, it's quite possible, but I still think that the COVID thing is going to leave some people biased. But honestly,
I don't think after Brady, that reporter the other day, I think people are going to
apologize.
Obviously, if I'm going to add to.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I think people are going to be like, because a lot of people were pissed that he was like bringing, off the field things into it. I kind of understand. I also kind of don't. Like I'm on the track. Like your most valuable player should also represent, your team off the field, and that's not something you might want or whatever. But I also get the fact that like just look at his year and look at the team. Without them, without him specifically, where the Packers. Yeah, so it's like a valuable player, player itself. You could go with that. I think Brady is also the same argument because where would they be without Tom? But
I think I think because of Brady's stats, he's gonna have 5,000 yards and 40 some odd touchdowns and whatnot. He'll probably end up winning it just because.
Be cool if Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp, I would love to see win, but he's not going to because he's a receiver.
I was also thinking about this. He's gonna win Offensive Player of the Year.
Okay.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know who wins MVP.
I forgot that was even an award.
That's what you should give Cooper.
Yeah.
Even though MVP would be nice, but it won't happen. Oh shit. Losing Kevin Durant.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Rookie of the year, we kind of talked about I think we're both on Ja'Marr Chase. NFC, I think the rookie of the year. Oh, I guess they do offense and they do defense, huh? Offensively, I have no fucking idea off the top of my head. But defensive, do you think they give it to Micah Parsons or do you think they give it to Diggs?
I want to say Diggs, but like the fact that like
11 picks.
He's got the 11 picks, but he's also got the most yards.
Oh, what was it? 900 and what did I show you?
80 some odd yards.
Yeah,
I think it was
against them. Really bad.
Yeah, so I could see them giving it to Parsons, but
it's only like 37 catches too.
Yeah,
he's been beat on some long ones.
Yeah,
poor guy.
Oh man.
But yeah, I can see Parsons too. Just the key, like that's his defense. I don't know. Yeah. Let's look at some free agents real fast. I don't know. NFL. I know. I think Bobby is, like I was saying. I don't remember anymore. Allen Robinson looks like he's going to be a free agent. Devontae, Chris Godwin, Allen Robinson, Stephon Gilmore, Chandler Jones, Von Miller. Odell Beckham Jr., Gronk, Tyrann Mathieu, Christian Kirk. I think that's about it. David Njoku, Leonard Fournette, James Conner, Juju Smith-Schuster, Teddy Bridgewater, Rasul Douglas,
Rasul.
T.Y. Hilton, Zach Ertz, AJ Green. Not really see any other really. Evan Ingram. Bring him to the Seahawks. Damn. Robert Tunyon.
I love Evan Ingram.
Quandre Diggs. That sucks. Tunyon a free agent though. Not too bad.
Hmm.
It's not too bad. Tunyon a free agent.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's not.
You think you'll pay
He'll sign
Devontae?
cheap, I think. I hope we pay Devontae, but we don't have much, if anything. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
if some
And
team.
he'll only come back. I guarantee he only comes back if Aaron comes back.
Well, yeah, that's if Devontae signs, then you should be confident with Aaron coming back. I think if he signs like a good
That's
deal or
Kind
whatever.
of just what I was thinking around my head as you were going over the free agents. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty solid as well. I think that's he's not gonna play with anyone else. I don't think, but Odell
No way,
and
Rod.
some good receivers. I think Godwin's that sucks though. He's gonna be back. It's just tore his ACL, so he's not gonna be back at least till week 7 or 8 of next year if he's lucky. So that sucks. But Devontae's 29.
The contract.
Godwin's 26. He would have got a huge deal.
Oh yeah, he would. Like a 5-year deal probably.
I bet he would have. I bet he would have.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, actually that's a good
That
point.
sucks.
He would have got like 15 a year. Ooh,
Yeah.
that poor guy.
Yeah, that sucks. Damn.
So we'll see what happens. Some good free agents, not really. We can start talking about the NFL draft soonish too.
Yeah.
I will say the number one pick is not obvious, but in my eyes, it is. As we continue to talk about it, and I'll show you more guys. College football. You don't watch a lot of college football, so I started watching that film. But there's
I
this
need to
guy.
start, but
Look up Aiden Hutchinson.
I've heard of him.
He is a D lineman for I think Michigan, and he is oh my gosh, he's like 6'6", 260 or something. But he's a monster. He is an
boy.
absolute. He'll bulldoze the fucking offensive lineman. He does some insane swim moves. He is very versatile.
Mm-hmm.
He should be your number one overall pick. I know it's not obvious. I think there's like a couple other. I think I've seen some offensive linemen go in the top 5 in some mock drafts and some other D linemen. It's mostly offensive and defensive linemen in the top 5 though, because I think the teams already have quarterbacks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're looking at.
I heard that this year wasn't very much of a quarterback draft.
Yeah, so look up him, and then there's this other guy. I don't know how to say his name, but he's a University of Oregon defensive end. He's like 6'7".
Damn.
Ginormous. He is also a very versatile guy who is amazing on the line. Okay. I think those guys, and there's some offensive linemen, but O linemen are always huge. That's why.
God damn. Yeah.
Especially if you're the Jaguars in the top 5, why you're not taking O linemen, or the Jets. Maybe they'll keep Zach Wilson probably for another year or 2.
Probably.
I wrote down some stats. Obviously, I don't have them right now, but Zach Wilson's stats are actually a lot better than I thought.
Even with all the interceptions?
I'll give it to him. Yes. I think Trevor Lawrence has more yards, but Trevor Lawrence like 7 touchdowns, like 16 picks.
Whew.
Yeah, and Zach Wilson I think is more like 13 to 15 or something like that, so more even.
Okay.
But also the Jaguars don't have any. There's one thing I wanted to tell you. I remember. I saw the first rumor for a coach who is the Seahawks are expressing interest maybe in replacing with Pete Carroll. And that's Dan Quinn.
Oh, bringing him back.
Bring back the man. Let's do it. When he was our only time went to the Super Bowl. Right? Yeah, both times, both years, 2013 and 2014. Only 2 years with us.
Yeah.
So
bring his ass back.
I think it's perfect. Yeah. Keep Shane Waldron. Yeah, keep Shane Waldron offensive coordinator. Keep Russ, and then hire Dan Quinn. Fire Ken Norton because he's a terrible defensive coordinator too. And then Dan can bring in someone, doesn't matter, but he can mostly focus on the defense, and then Shane and Russ can do the offense. I think that's a good idea. I think that's what I am rooting for as of currently. So I would like to see Russ.
I think you should. You
You
should
know how
root for that. That's
we were
way
talking about
better.
the other week. Do you remember how we were like, I told you Russ could opt out?
Hmm.
I don't think he's gonna. He was talking about how he wants to win Super Bowls in Seattle and stuff like that.
Yeah, 3 Super Bowls or whatever.
If he doesn't opt out, I don't think we're gonna trade him.
No,
And no, I just
it's really just a matter of getting rid of Pete Carroll. It really is. That's all it comes down to.
even if you want to keep them, I think it's fine. But I think maybe you need a new defensive coordinator then. And I don't know. I think you should just fire Pete, but I don't think they will.
Who fucking knows? Yeah, a new deal. It's not gonna happen.
Sucks.
Poor guy. Yeah,
Whatever.
at least the Mariners gonna be good.
Yep. You don't even know if you have a quarterback next year, so
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll find out.
Yep. So we will be doing an MLB episode here soon. It's lockout, so it's been boring.
Mm-hmm.
Not much to talk about. Yeah, but we'll talk about the free agency signings that happened before the lockout. Mariners got a couple good ones. Rangers have the best middle infield in all of baseball now. So for some reason,
500 milli, baby,
and John Gray
and John Gray. Yeah,
with the 500 mil and John Gray.
old Calhoun.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Man.
Yeah, Corey Seager, Marcus Simeon, Justin's excited.
Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait for baseball.
Your minor leagues are way
Need
better
some
as
pitching.
well.
Yeah,
That's
some
where
of
your-
our
it's in
pitching
your
in the minor
minors.
leagues.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Cole
I'm
Winn,
excited for that.
Jack Leiter.
Leiter.
Yes.
Whew.
And Dane Dunning
So
will have our
excited.
first full year, right?
Just a matter of getting some
Was
bullpen.
he first year last year?
I think it's 2 years.
Oh,
2
but
or
he
3
pitched
years
all
in. I
last year,
can't
right?
remember. Yeah.
Okay, but I think he's young. He's going to be good.
Mhm.
Who else do you guys have rotation right now? I don't think anyone else really. No one else that
Not
was
much.
like, yeah, I didn't think so. So maybe you guys will sign. Oh, John Gray. We just talked about that.
Oh, I guess now, yeah.
Not bad, but
But
maybe sign another
hopefully
like
add Jack Leiter and Cole Winn in the next couple years.
hopefully Cole Winn should. You should wait till next year. Pitchers, you should. I
Yeah.
think. I don't know. I have this thing with like pitchers. I feel like you should wait an extra year than what
Mhm.
you want to bring him up. I don't know why. Like that's what the Mariners have
Develop
also
him.
done with like Logan Gilbert. They should have brought him up probably the beginning of the year, but they waited till May.
Mhm.
I remember going to that game, his debut, and Kellenick's debut. Jared was ass. He went like 0 for 4. I can't wait for baseball though.
We'll see bat like 100 at the time.
This is his debut. So he's batting 0. You get to see get his hit. He only batted for 100 for like ever though. But he batted like 280 in September. So I think he brought up like 212 or something like that, which is okay.
Oh, good
It's
for him.
okay. It's a good, fine start, honestly. If you ask me, I'm okay with it. I'm not too mad. I miss talking baseball. We'll do baseball episodes soon.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yes.
Can't wait for
Football.
baseball.
Football
Football I'm
today.
still happy
Football
with, but-
tomorrow.
Football is or baseball is just
That's our.
it's my love.
Yep, we're gonna talk a lot about that. We got a lot of opinions about that.
Oh yeah.
Right now, let's see. Week 18 underway. Dallas is up 10-7 and end of the first, just about. Dallas just kicked a field goal. Gardner Minshew starting for the Eagles.
Cardinals. What?
So it looks like they're not really
Oh,
trying
I
to
guess
win.
'cause they're
They're clinched.
okay. Yeah, that's right. I just realized.
The only thing that could change is if the Niners lose and they win, they could go up a spot.
Mhm.
But the difference is you play what? The Packer, or no, you play the Bucks instead of the Rams.
Yeah.
Whoopee. You know, like what is that gonna do for you? So I get it. Sit him. And we got any good games this weekend? Not fucking really. Wow. Niners, Rams, maybe. Arizona, Seattle. Sunday night Chargers, Raiders will be fun because that will decide a playoff berth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, winner gets in.
It's either win or tie if the Jaguars beat the Colts, right?
That's right. Yeah. If the
Knee the ball every time.
yeah.
Entire game. Could you imagine?
No. I think Herbert takes care of business though.
Mhm.
I hope so. I
I
really
like
hope so.
Justin. He's gonna be an unstoppable force for a while, I think.
Hmm. I agree. Him and Joey Burrow will be really fun. And
Mhm.
who else is young? Trevor Lawrence, I think, give him a couple more targets.
Get him on a different team.
I disagree. I think you get him the right coach and you get him a receiver or two. He has the perfect running back for checkdowns, James Robinson.
That's true.
And it's not a bad team. It's just been ran really bad. You know, they can't find the right coach.
Yeah.
They do not know how to hire. So that also might go back. I don't know. I'm not a Jags fan. I don't give a shit. They went to the AFC Championship game the last
5 years ago.
yeah, before the Seahawks haven't got an AFC Championship game since then, or an NFC Championship game, I mean, since then. So, I mean, what am I to say?
Yeah.
Jaguars maybe running this team better than the Seahawks.
No.
No. All right. Well, that'll be fun. We'll go into the playoffs. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll try to record next week, release it fast. We'll make a playoff episode before, and we
Yeah.
can do some predictions and we can lay out what we think because we'll have some arguments, I'm assuming,
Of course.
because when do we not?
Good point.
Yep.
Very good point.
Yeah. Check us out on YouTube, Northwest Logic Podcast, Twitter, NW Logic Pod. You can find ours. Our Twitter is there. Justin uses his all the time. Just joking.
I'm so bad about using Twitter.
I know it doesn't matter.
So bad.
Next week, also a week from today, we'll finally have the UFC back in our lives. And I watched it way more than Justin, but
Yeah.
I'm very excited, and I'm going to watch every single fight night and pay-per-view of the entire year this year. That's my goal, and it's easy because every Saturday.
It's true.
Yeah. I can't wait. And Volkanovski, you suck. I'm just gonna say that because I feel like he should wait for Max, but instead he's gonna push back the fight and fight Korean Zombie in March. I don't get it. Just wait another month and fight Max. Whatever. He just wants a free win, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe Ortega. There'll have to be a matchup there eventually. Again, because that was
the
fight of the year,
right?
Yeah, I think he still has like a facial fractures when they fought in September. I don't know though.
Damn.
But I also saw a lot of people saying that they didn't deserve it, or like Ortega didn't deserve the fight. Volk again, like it should be Korean Zombie or Yair or Max instead. Which I guess I get Max, but I think Ortega should be right after. Yeah, exactly. But they were saying that that Volk just looks so much better, which he looked good, but Ortega almost got him twice.
I think so.
He almost tapped him out. Right? Yeah, he was purple his whole head.
Yeah, he definitely deserves it. But.
I agree. But we'll get into the UFC more starting next week again as well, and I'll keep you updated each week, and hopefully we can have some more guests on here. I know our guy Terrence McKinney is fighting February 26th, end of February, I think, and awesome. He's gonna come on the podcast after. He already said he would. Terrence, I'm gonna post this clip on Twitter. Okay, Terrence, you're gonna come on the podcast. I always bug you, but I know you will. So, and we can't wait to watch you too because you're a Washington guy.
Yeah.
So we're excited.
But. Always root for the home state guys.
All right. Yep. Like I said, YouTube, Northwest Logic Pod, Twitter, all the same. Everywhere. And we'll see you next week.